Good morning, everyone. Good Tevach. Shavua Tov. We are continuing here in BILVAVI, MISHKAN, EVNEH, and we are concluding that the purpose of life is Kirvas Elokim L'Tov, to be close to Hashem. But how are we going to get there? And if a person is not working all of their life to achieve that goal, so he writes today, V'im Kain Lama Lo Chayim. Why is a person even alive? If he doesn't really know what life is all about, and what is the purpose? And what is his job? What should he be involved with in this lifetime? From the lack of knowledge of what it means to be close to Hashem, Adam Yiske Liknois Kirvas Hashem. Will you be zeicha? Will you merit to be kind to acquire for yourself Kirvas Hashem? If you have you know that the goal is to get close to Him, but you have no idea what that means, and you don't make any effort and you don't try, are you going to reach the destination? This is something you could acquire through osmosis on your own, without understanding the essence or the pathway to be able to acquire it? Impossible. So therefore, the first path or the first step in one's avodas Hashem, the service of God, after he clarifies, the purpose of life is to get close to God. Now you must clarify what is the concept, the real concept of that which is called Kirvas Hashem, getting close to Hashem. What does that mean? What does it look like? Only after a person clarifies clearly exactly where they want to get, then they can determine what is the job, what is the task at hand, how am I going to go about reaching that destination in my life. First, I must clarify, I got to know where I'm heading, and now I can begin to see what are the steps that I'm going to take to get there. Nitan mashal ledavar. Let's give a parable to this idea. Adam leisei Yerushalayim lebnei Brak. A person is on a bus, and they're traveling from Yerushalayim to Bnei Brak, from Jerusalem to Bnei Brak, or they're in their car. Well, what if the person doesn't realize that he wants to reach Bnei Brak? How does he know which way to go? So again, the mashal must be, we're talking about a guy in a car, and he's driving from Jerusalem to Bnei Brak, and he doesn't realize that he wants to go to Bnei Brak. So then if he doesn't know that, he doesn't realize that, that's not his intention, so then how's he going to get there? Ein tam loy linsois livarer es haderech mibnei shula hu eininu mu'unin klal yagil b'nei Brak el tzfas. Well, maybe he shouldn't clarify how to get to Bnei Brak, because maybe really he should be heading on his way to Tzfas. Instead, he didn't want to go to Bnei Brak to walk the streets over there. He was planning to go to Tzfas. So then he has to clarify for himself, well, what is the way? Punch it in the GPS. How am I going to get to Tzfas? So again, the mashal that he's saying over here is that a person has to know where they're going. And if you don't know where you're going, you're never going to get there. If you get into a car and you're not sure which direction you're driving in, and you start heading towards Bnei Brak, well, you're going the wrong way. If you're planning really to go to Tzfas, then you better make sure you're going to Tzfas. And if you don't know where you are going at all when you get behind the wheel, so then you're going to end up in the middle of nowhere. It'll be oblivion. Says the BILVAVI MISHKAN EVNEH, the same thing is true in avodas Hashem. If you are behind the wheel of your neshama and you are driving in this world, and you have no idea at all which direction you are going in, you will end up nowhere. And therefore, the first thing is for a person to clarify. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to get in life? What is your goal in avodas Hashem? What would you like to accomplish? And that avodah, that service is to clarify. What is the path that is going to bring me to the desired destination. And that destination, as we're saying over here, is Kirvas Elokim. Do you know where you're heading? Do you know what you want? Do you know why HaKadosh Baruch Hu put us into this world? What you're supposed to accomplish? Ilu Nemar. And if a person would say that it's impossible to understand a real concept of getting close to God, is that possible? Would Hashem ever ask us to do something that we can't complete? No. Whatever Hashem asks of us, He gives us the siyata d'shemai to be able to accomplish. It must be, says BILVAVI, that there is a possibility for every single person to be able to reach this understanding. Therefore, our work, our task, we must clarify, what does it mean? What is this concept of Kirvas Hashem, to be close to Hashem? Once you clarify that, so now at least you have an address to enter into your spiritual GPS so you can end up in the right place in life. Have a wonderful day.